Welcome to Friday, Junior. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. How you feeling, Mary? Good to see you.
You know what?
How you
I'm feeling really good today. Yeah. I'm feeling
and I don't
really
know why,
good.
because I was horrified.
Neither do I.
I was horrified at what I heard out of City Hall yesterday.
Yeah, you're
horrified.
right. Yeah, there's nothing to sort of be reason to feel good, but I do. I don't know. Maybe it's this part of the new year. You're kind of like, okay, here we go, 2024. Let's move.
Well, that's the shot of espresso that everyone kind of maybe needed to wake up. That news out of City Hall yesterday.
Yeah.
We're going to handle this one more. Tam's going to have it news all day, but I want to handle this one more time here, and then we're going to move on. But again, City Hall yesterday, 10.5% proposed property tax hike. If the federal government doesn't help with new Canadians into the city, that could go up to 16.5% total. Final vote is February 14th. Your initial feel on this, Mayor, was what?
Well, you know, I'm a resident here in Toronto. I'm a homeowner here in Toronto. This is scary stuff in terms of just the ability to make it work. And I sit here, you know, in a relatively privileged position in this job. You know, there are a lot of people living very close to the line right now in this city that really need help. And this, though I understand there's a huge gap in the budget, I don't know if it's even possible to put that back on homeowners, which again trickle down to renters. So that means everyone in the city to make up for it. And I thought we were doing some deals before now. I thought we were trying to cover some of that shortfall before now. We talked about it on this show.
Yeah, it was sold to us like it was going to really help. And it still may, but these numbers yesterday suggest whatever deal was cut with Doug Ford, between Mayor Chow and Doug Ford, that wasn't what we were led to believe, apparently, in terms of helping out the city. Look, do I think Olivia Chow was trying to twist Justin Trudeau's arm here a bit?
Yeah, well, sure.
And get him to the table?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. All of those sentences that are now coming out is like, look, hey, it could go even worse if we don't get some help from the federal government. Clearly, that's what's going on there. And, you know, I mean, rightly so.
And I'm with you. You're right. But my issue with that is folks who see that headline yesterday in this city, it's still anxiety-inducing.
Oh,
whatever
yes.
plan Mayor Chow has here, I understand it. Some people do have to plan, though. And throughout the campaign, all I remember, and even after being elected office, Mayor Chow cannot speak to any member of the media without mentioning, and justifiably so, the homeless issue we have in this city. Mm-hmm. It's serious.
It's staggering.
It needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
I have news for everyone at City Hall. If these numbers are remotely close, there are families right now budgeting for that life in this city, which is why I couldn't really wrap my head around the tone from the mayor yesterday when it came to this. And my last thought before we go to Tam is I remember a time in this province where the NDP were in a position of power and were so incompetent, they were thrown so far away from Queen's Park they forgot the address. And they have still barely recovered from that. This is not a good tone for me. This is a serious time. It's a tough time for families. And I understand political posturing in public. I get it. But these numbers were real to a lot of families yesterday. And I don't know how many people at City Hall heard from them. I'm sure they did. These are real issues that families are facing right now in an unbelievable time. And I think it is not reasonable to ask a certain section of the city to go down this road. Hopefully it's less. Hopefully it's posturing. We'll see.